Adam Friedberg from MDS Property Management Software here. Wanted to talk to you about Spire Messenger, an email and text message communication tool built directly into your core property management software. I'm going to contrast this against using just a generic email or text message communication system, your property management accounting software, talking to some third-party tool in one way or another. So that's typically done with an export where that system is receiving a file on a daily basis. It's getting the names, email addresses, phone numbers, maybe the balance due, but it's all it's really getting, which is going to then limit your ability to filter down on that. So that's syncing over automatically, or even more likely, you're exporting that information from your property management software and then manually importing it into that communication tool. I've been there, done that with other applications, and it could be downright clunky, frustrating, and just slow. Some of the advantages of a system built right on top of your property management accounting software is that everything is always going to be up to date in real time. Not only that, but you're going to have a level of detail that you're never going to have in a third-party tool because everything about your residents is in this system. So it knows the last time they signed a lease renewal, when their lease is expiring, what their balance due is in great detail. It knows if they owe the assessment charge from last month. All of those different data points can be used to effectively and quickly send out messages to your residents, whether it's in the case of an emergency and you need to get something out quick, or something that is just really important and you want to be more thoughtful and targeted with it. This system really supports all of that without having to jump through any hoops. The magic that makes it all happen is this native filtering option. Literally any piece of data that exists within the system, we can very easily add a filter that will then live in your system forever. Let's just do a really simple example. Say we want to see everybody that owes us $100 or more. I'll apply that filter to this building. Now I can go ahead and check off everybody that I'd like to send a message to. And then I have my two different options here. I have either a bulk email or a bulk SMS. You're able to set up templates. So if you have a templatized email that you'd like to stay consistent on, it can fill in variables very easily. So dear resident name, you owe X number of dollars. You can handle all that really easily. Once you've actually sent out your message, you compose it here. You can use templates if you have any. You'll preview, and then you can click send. Finally, once you've sent out those messages, it's really nice to have everything all in one place. It's faster. You have more granularity in terms of building out your different filtered lists of who you'd like to send to. And you're capturing a full record of all of the communication, which gets stored on the occupant file for each of your residents. So you'll have a full history of all of the text messages and all the emails that you or anyone else from your office went back and forth with the resident on. Creating that audit trail, that single system of record, keeping everybody on the same page within your office for continuity in case of turnover. It's a really powerful tool. You're just not going to be able to get with a third-party product. To dive into more detail, shoot over an email to sales@multidataservices.com. Thanks, guys.